Have you ever looked up and seen a crow watching you, not flying, not cawing, just watching? Have you ever paused mid-step, not knowing why, only to hear a bell ring in the distance even though no church was near, no clock was chiming, no hand had touched metal? Have you shaken it off? Told yourself it was coincidence, imagination noise? But it lingered, didn't it? That feeling that something had just happened, but no one else noticed. Let me ask you now, why do these signs keep finding you? Why do the feathers appear in your path? The whispers echo in your chest. The silence stretch just long enough for you to wonder, is this a message? Because it is. Because you are. You are the message and the messenger. And the reason these signs follow you is because your soul is vibrating at a frequency high enough to hear them. Most people are too distracted to notice, too numb to feel. But you feel everything. You notice everything. Not by accident, but by assignment. You've been marked not with pain, but with perception. And now the universe is speaking. Through symbols, through animals, through sounds, through time itself. Crows do not follow everyone. Bells do not call everyone. But they are calling you, because something within you is beginning to stir. Something ancient is rising, and the signs are trying to wake you before the world numbs you again. You are not crazy. You are not imagining things. You are being summoned, not by superstition, but by sacred memory. The question is no longer, why me? The question is, why now? And the answer, because now is when the remembering begins. The universe doesn't shout. It whispers. It moves in symbols, speaks in rhythm, leaves breadcrumbs in the silence between your thoughts. And when your soul is ready to awaken, ready to shift, ready to rise, it begins to send signs that seem small, but echo like thunder across your spirit. The crow is not just a bird. The bell is not just a sound. These are not coincidences. They are frequencies coded with memory reminders, sent into the physical world to shake your spiritual one. But here's what most people miss. These signs don't appear when everything is easy. They appear when the veil is thinning, when the old self is cracking, when the real you, the light-coded you, is trying to break through. That's why it feels strange. That's why your heart jumps when you see the crow again. That's why your breath catches when the bell rings, because something ancient inside of you recognizes it. Your ancestors used these same signs. Their pain, their prayers, their sacred knowing carried through blood and bone, now resting in you. And the signs are not random. They are responsive. They answer to your energy. They rise to meet you the moment you start questioning the mask. The moment you say, there must be more than this. The moment you stop pretending to be what the world needs and start becoming who your soul remembers. So no, you're not being haunted. You're being hunted by your own destiny. And the signs are its way of saying, wake up, chosen one. The path is opening. The crow sees you. The bell calls you. Will you listen? You didn't choose to see the signs. The signs chose you because your blood remembers, because your spirit carries codes that were sealed before your birth, because somewhere in your lineage, someone made a vow that if one among them ever awakened, they would carry the healing for all. And you are the fulfillment of that vow. That's why you feel things you can't explain. That's why you've always known there was something different about you, even before you had the words. The crow is not just a messenger. It is a mirror. It reflects the shadows you were born to transform. The bell is not just a sound. It is an activation. It rings when the soul is ready to step into alignment. And you are not coincidentally seeing them now. They come when the time has ripened, when the pain has become too heavy to ignore, when the illusion begins to crack. And now the universe is not just whispering. It is surrounding you with memory. You are being reminded of what you carry, not burdens, but blueprints. Not trauma, but truth. Your energy field is opening. Your perception is sharpening. You are remembering what it means to walk between worlds, to hear with spiritual ears, to see with ancient eyes. And this is not madness. This is mandate. You are the bridge. You are the one they dreamed would awaken. You are the pattern breaker, the soul shifter, the code bearer. The message was not just sent to you, it was always inside you. The signs just cracked the surface, and now the light is leaking out. Will you contain it, or will you finally let it blaze? You are the one who sees. While others scroll, sleep perform, you notice, you feel. You sense the shift before it arrives. You feel the room change before a word is spoken. You see the signs in the birds, in the wind, in the ringing no one else hears. Because your eyes were never meant for just sight, they were designed for sight beyond. You don't just witness reality, you decode it. And that is why the signs appear to you, not because you are lucky, but because you are ready. The crow circles because you've been still long enough to hear. The bell rings because your silence has reached the right frequency. And yet, how many times have you doubted yourself? How many times have you asked, "Am I making this up? Let me tell you, chosen one." You are not making it up. You are tuning back in. You are hearing what your soul was built to hear. You are seeing what others are too asleep to notice. You were not made to ignore the invisible. You were made to become a vessel for it. You are not just intuitive. You are initiated. You are not just observant. You are oracular. The signs you see are not distractions. They are invitations. Invitations to leave the performance behind and step into the presence. To stop explaining your knowing and start embodying it. You don't need more proof. You don't need more signs. You are the proof. You are the sign. Walk as if the sky is watching because it is. Speak as if the bell will ring again because it will. Live as if your ancestors are listening because they always have been. Declare it now. Not with hesitation, not with apology, but with the power of someone who has finally remembered. Say it aloud. I see the signs because I'm the message. Say it again until your cells believe it, until your blood sings it, until your shadow bows to it. Because you are no longer waiting for permission. You are no longer asking for proof. You are no longer dimming the fire just to make others feel warm in their illusions. You are here to burn. You are here to blaze. You are here to reveal. The crow did not follow you by accident. The bell did not call you by mistake. These are sacred echoes from the universe saying, you have been chosen to carry what others refuse to see. Not everyone will understand you. Not everyone will walk with you. But this path, this sacred, strange, miraculous path, it is yours. And the more you walk it, the more signs will come. Feathers, numbers, whispers, warnings, and miracles. But they are not just signs. They are assignments. They are your soul's navigation. And now it is the time to say yes. Yes to the knowing. Yes to the frequency. Yes to the mission. You are no longer lost. You are located. You are no longer waiting. You are walking. Speak it now. Write it below. Let the world know you are awake. Let the universe see you rise. Comment, I carry the message. I am the sign. Let this be your vow. Let this be your fire. Let this be the moment where destiny stopped knocking and you opened the door. If your heart stirred while reading this, if your breath caught, when the bell rang in your memory, if your skin tingled, when the crow appeared again in your mind's eye, it is not by chance. It is confirmation. Confirmation that the universe has been speaking, and now you are listening. You have always been marked, not for fame, not for approval, but for frequency. You are the one sent to feel what others suppress, to notice what others ignore, to remember what others forgot. You are the pattern breaker, the cycle shifter, the sacred mirror. This message was never just information, it was activation. And now, chosen one, it's your turn to carry it forward. Comment below. I am the message. I walk with the signs. Let your words become your witness. Let your voice become your vow. And if this message woke something sacred in you, share it. Someone else is still doubting the crows. Someone else is still silencing the bells. Be the proof they need. Be the fire they forgot. Be the sign they were waiting for. And remember, you are not alone. You are not late. You are not lost. You are the signal sent ahead to light the path for those still waking up. You are the echo, the code, the voice behind the veil. You are not just seeing the signs, you are the sign. Let the world see you. Let the universe speak through you.